This was the sky in 1998, especially if you waved a blade at it. The atmosphere held good soot then, a whopping percentage. The soot you kids loaf out of the air while playfully making a knife with your hands as you scoot down the highway on a digital sex toy is essentially vegan. Take one fucking second out of your busy day to mourn the loss of taste between me and the culture, please. I became a child prodigy on the stock market back when money was on paper. We drove around in these motorized carriages that sat a combustion engine between one's legs. You felt that power extend through every subsequent motion. Not like now, where you're downloaded room to room by some half-wit wearing a headset. The church on the end of my block had its exterior painted black. They imported different minerals every week, rubbing them down with gasoline. Parishioners, particularly young girls, performed a dance inspired by the fumes. I once beheld its Baroque deformations before a bouncer removed me. My beautiful wife, a pensive and sickly creature, attended class on the few occasions she could walk. Already arthritic our freshman year of high school, they allowed us to marry because my 401k had girth. Later, she requested that I carry her to a number of affairs, so I turned her into a 3D model of herself and we never argued again. There was this bodybuilder people fell in line behind because he carried his kid everywhere in the seat of one palm. I sympathized because my mistress, dead ringer for the ball and chain, weighed myself down with them both in tribute. It was also lame. In fact, she was deceased when we met. We had a lot of ideas about hell. She thought it should be renamed the noise she made the first time I tickled her, and she was right. We used to take baths together, but she held her breath too long. On top of that, our goddamn rubber ducky liked cleaning her so much it exploded, scrubbing itself the length of her immaculate torso. I don't like people. I don't like them to come around. I don't like visits from strangers and abhor a hello, even from those I felt affection for. There should be a calendar designed for avoiding others, composed of little heads for days. Through the brawny width of each I placed X after X. I bought a relic with the head of a screaming lion crucified atop a snake bed as they burrow into the sinew beneath his jaw to help him scream. I pray to it every night, and that's when my insomnia flourishes most stormily. I had to poke the bloat out of my future corpse in order to achieve a night's rest. Everyone went willingly into debt because adversity had been fetishized. I heard my loan officer smashing around inside the furnace. He found his way out sometimes and pointed at me. Each eye had a spike inside the lid so he couldn't blink. They sprouted up through the brain when he spoke and took his language in a rather bloodthirsty direction. For the rest of our lives, my family urinated in a cup for him, sensually. Go live in the static, they tell me, if you miss it so much. Well, I have, you bastards. The joke's on you, and it's comfortable here. I prefer things this way.